Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 6 Chief Meteorologist Tigo Von Labor. We have a tornado warning in effect for two counties. We have a tornado warning for two areas in parts of our coverage area. This is east of Terre Haute. We have a confirmed tornado just to the east of Terre Haute. If you're in parts of Putnam County, get ready. This is for parts of Vigo, Clay, and parts of Park County. Take cover if you're in Carbon, Brazil. If you're on the east side of Terre Haute, take cover now. If you're up north towards parts of Warren and parts of, what is this? Vermilion County, take cover now. Hold on, let me mute real quick. Hold on. Again, we have a tornado warning in effect for parts of the area. We have a possible tornado on the ground, which is just to the east of Terre Haute, heading into the direction of Sealyville, Brazil, Carbon, and Bridgeton. We have the storm tracker up and ready, tracking the storm at this very moment. So again, we have a new tornado warning. And we got a new severe thunderstorm warning up and down the line. Severe thunderstorm warning. We got parts of Montgomery County, parts of Putnam, Owen, Clay, Sullivan, Vigo. This is basically for west of This is west of Greencastle, Waveland, Crawfordsville. Get ready. This is a possible severe area of storms. North of Sullivan, we have a severe thunderstorm warning right now towards Shelburne. And we have but really, the more important area is this just to the west of Brazil. Spotters have reported this is a tornado on the ground. Confirmed tornado is located near Terre Haute, northeast at 40. This is a damaging tornado. Weather spotters have confirmed it. So, if you're Terre Haute, if you're west of Terre Haute or in Terre Haute, you're fine. But if you're in parts of if you're in North Terre Haute, Carbon, Catlin.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch.
Alright, we just got under. Alright, everybody in the metro is under severe thunderstorm watch. We are about. NOAA weather radio is about to go off. NOAA weather radio is about to go crazy. Here we go. And let's listen to the data that the National Weather Service is about to transmit through the weather radio.
Has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 59, effective until 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: Boone, Decatur, Delaware, Hamilton, Hancock, Hendricks, Henry, Johnson, Madison, Marion, Morgan, Rush, Shelby, and Tipton. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Alright, again, tornado warning severe thunderstorm watch in effect for everybody, I think. Let me see if that does include everybody. So it listed off the counties. This is basically for everybody. This is a severe thunderstorm watch for everybody. If you're northeast of Indianapolis, you're in here. So, and we have a tornado warning up and down the line. Let me zoom in on the storm of concern south of Attica. That is rotating northwest of Newtown. If you're in Newtown, if you're west of Newtown or in Newtown, get ready to take cover. If you're in Vermilion County, if you're near Battleground, if you're near West Point, Odell, get ready to take cover. But really, the storm of concern or the storm of the moment is just to the west of Terre Haute, or just to the east of Terre Haute. Let me switch the entire screen real quick. So this is where you're going to be able to see all of the radar. Don't have the logo up, but this is the entire screen. This is what I see usually, so I can get the drawing tools up. But the area of rotation is about here, possibly just to the west of Sealyville. Take a look at storm relative. Let me put this so y'all can see it at home. Storm motion for marker. It's broad at this very moment, but it's really this area up north towards Bridgeton. Well, let me put it on white. This is this area north of Bridgeton, and then this is just developing areas of rotation. So Brazil, this is gonna be north of Brazil, but still get ready, take cover if you're in Brazil or Carbon, Indiana. Let's head up north. Waveland, we have a possible rotating storm just to your west. This is heading east into parts of Putnam County. I think we got a new warning. Let me see. This is, yeah, severe thunderstorm warning. This is now, I think, this is just radar indicated rotation. So radar indicated for Sealyville and Brazil. Area of rotation, it's up and down the line, literally. Bridgeton, if you're in a tornado warning, just get shelter. Because this whole line, or whole line is rotating. This is basically just a line from about Kingman down south towards Riley and Farmersburg. That's heading off to the east. So basically, Indianapolis, you're about to be getting hit within the next 2 hours. Hour and a half. That severe thunderstorm watch does go until 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yet again, just get ready to shelter. That is an area of rotation southwest of Odell. That's an area of rotation. If you're in parts of, Vermilion County, get ready. This is going to be southwest of West Point, southwest of Lafayette. This is heading off to the North Indies, so parts of, that is parts of, I am blanking at this very much. Let me just get up county names up here. For parts of Tippecanoe, get ready. Let's just do something real quick. Let's reset real quick. Amazon cancel. Let's reset for a moment. I'm Storm Track 6 Chief Meteorologist Tika Von Labor. We have severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. We're here because of this tornado warning for parts of the Terre Haute area, east of Terre Haute, and this area just to the west of Lafayette. This storm is heading off to the northeast, so Lafayette, if you're in parts of Tippecanoe County, take cover. If you're in eastern parts of Vigo County, take cover, because this thing is rotating. The possible area is right about here. That is the possible area of rotation just to the north and west of Brazil. We got a new warning, I think. This is the tornado watch, the update until 10 o'clock for Clay, Davies, Fountain, Greene, Knox, Martin, Montgomery, Owen, Park, Putnam, Sullivan, Tippecanoe, Vermilion, Vigo, and parts of Warren County. So we have severe thunderstorm watches and warnings. Well, we have severe thunderstorm watches and a tornado watch for basically everybody here in the metro. Everybody here in the DMA. So basically everybody's under a watch. Everybody's in some type of watch. This line has produced possible tornadoes up near Chicago. We had a possible tornado. We had tornado warnings for the south side of Chicago. This was for Chicago Heights and Hammond. Those tornado warnings have expired, but the only two in basically the entire U.S. is here in Indiana, which is for parts of our counties, that's why I'm live streaming on YouTube. If I could live stream on Instagram, I would. Yeah. So we have thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings in effect. North of Brazil, take cover now. New scan just came in, and we might be having other areas of rotation. So Alamo, this is south of Alamo potentially. Possible rotation southwest of Crawfordsville. Is that area southwest of Crawfordsville. That potentially might be rotating. That is heading off to the north and east into parts of I-74. So if you're on I-74, if you're south of I-70, you're basically still under a wash. Basically, if you're north of US 40, just take cover. If you're on, State Route 59, get off between Brazil and Hollinsburg.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch.
That's my phone going off because of the severe thunderstorm watch. That's in effect for basically the remaining parts. Let's see. Let me muffle this real quick. Hold on. I definitely need to muffle this. Because this thing is going crazy. Alright, that's a new warning. Possibly. Let me see. This is a severe thunderstorm warning this is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, so this is for the storm that's heading into Waveland, Crawfordsville, Greencastle, Brazil, Center Point, Riley, west of Cloverdale, and this is a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning, which means tornadoes could happen up and down the line. Basically, that's all I gotta say. Alright, let's do a couple of things. If you're in this pocket, if you're in like this pocket right in here, from Paris, Illinois, Newport, Indiana, towards Crawfordsville, I'ma say y'all are not done yet. There's another area of storms. Let me see what this area of storms. This is heading northeast at 50. So how these storms are doing, I think it's moving like northeast towards Tuscola, Champaign. I'm not saying, but Terre Haute, I think you might be done with the storms. Not for the moment. I'm just saying for the moment. This is just to your east. If you're in North Terre Haute, you're okay. If you're in Sealyville, this is going to pass to your north and east. Burnett, you're okay. But Bridgeton, Carbon, you're not okay. Let's head north towards the other tornado warning for Odell. For the north side of Odell. That thing is tightening towards West Point. We're about to get a new tornado warning. Well, I bet we're about to get a new tornado warning for parts of Tippecanoe because of this possible area right in there. Moving off towards the northeast. So Terre Haute, take cover. Terre Haute, get ready. That's all I gotta say. Because they're about to issue a tornado warning. I want to actually do something real quick. Let's switch to the storm tracker quickly. I want to do a 3D slice. I want to look under the radar quickly. Let's head towards the Sealyville storm. Let's go under the radar real quick. Let me do this and block that. Let's head to under the radar quickly. The area of rotation basically is around in this pocket. This is about, the height is about 20,000 feet. So basically 20,000 feet, this thing is a tall thunderstorm. The rotational area, it's starting to tighten up here, up in the atmosphere. Reflectivity, let's see if we got hail up in this. Let me switch this, move the drawing tool. Yeah, there was definite hail in here, and I think we just got a new warning. This is a new warning. I don't think okay, we just got a new warning. They just expired the tornado warning for Fountain Warren. So, yeah, this is not a tornado warning anymore for parts of Fountain Warren. So, if you're in Fountain Warren, you're okay. The only tornado warning we have is for Carbon and parts of Bridgeton. This is for far northeastern, Vigo County, southern parts of Park County, and northern parts of Clay County. We're getting severe thunderstorm warnings. The Terre Haute side has reported 64 mile-an-hour wind gusts, which that site is, oh crap, let me switch over to GR2. That area is located northeast of Terre Haute. So Terre Haute, I'm not saying stay in your shelters, but I'm gonna say you can get out for the time. We might have another area near Stoughton. I don't think so. Let me set motion for marker. I don't think so. I don't think that's rotating. But yeah, this storm is definitely rotating. If you're at Lafayette, forgot to touch on this. Severe thunderstorm warning now for Lafayette. Let's switch over so y'all guys can see the drawing tool. Let me switch to entire screen. There we go. This is, let me switch. That area is rotating. We're getting warnings all over the place. I just heard a couple of dings. Yeah, severe thunderstorm warning for Park Mobile Vigo is expired. So that severe thunderstorm warning is not in effect. This is a area where y'all guys can see what warnings we got, but the only two tornado warning for Fountain is canceled. But Tippecanoe, get ready, take cover. And then the tornado warning is still in effect, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. I want to switch back over to radar quickly. I want to look at a couple of things real quick. See, and that's, yeah. Thunderstorm wind gusts of up to 40, up to, what is that? 64 miles an hour. The tornado warning for Vigo, it looks like the tornado warning for Vigo has expired. Yeah, they're saying the tornado warning is now not in effect anymore. So the tornado warning for Vigo has now been canceled. Should be, where you see that red box, that should be expiring now. They just took off the trigger. But listen, even though the tornado warning has expired, there's still severe thunderstorm warning heading in the direction of Greencastle. Yep, there we go. Tornado warning is off. And this is moving off to the north and east. I want to see if I can get track. Let me see if I can get a storm track up. So, hold on real quick. Let me switch some things. Let me see if I can get a track. I want to get a track. Let me get the entire screen in here. Amazon cancel. I want to get the entire screen up in here. We got a line. This storm is moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. Let's put the track on. Let me put the track on. This is moving northeast at about 55 miles an hour. Indianapolis is in the track. Greencastle is in the track. I just heard the ding. Wind gust. Oh yeah. Severe thunderstorm warning. They have taken out Owen, but this does include Clay, Fountain, Montgomery Park, Putnam, and Vigo until 7:45. Here's the severe thunderstorm warning. Here's the ETAs up for that storm. We don't got Indianapolis in the track, which is weird. Zionsville 8:06. So this thing might be moving into Indianapolis by about 8 o'clock. Moving into Indianapolis, the northwest side at least, by 8 or 9 o'clock. Then into the metro by 9. And then we got another area, another line west of Indianapolis. Let's take this off. Another area here. That is going to impact within the next 3 hours, potentially, since this thing is in Illinois. Might be impacting parts of western Indiana. So areas like, I'm going to say, Fowler, Oxford, Williamsport, Lafayette, and potentially Clinton and Rockville. Which this is gonna be another 3 hours till this happens. Another 64 mile an hour gust in Terre Haute. So we're gonna have wind gusts all up and down the line of up to 60 miles an hour to about, I think we might get a 70 up in there, possibly. Let's head towards Lafayette. This storm is moving northeast at 65 miles an hour. That might have possible rotation with it west of Odell. Let me see. So west of Odell, and possibly in the Terre Haute metro, we might have that might be an area near Battleground. I think so. So Battleground, Delphi, take cover just because that is a hot stinger right in there, just to the north of Lafayette. I wonder if the National Weather Service in Indianapolis is seeing this, because that might be a possible tornado, undeveloped tornado just to the north of Battleground. Let's switch to analysts quickly, y'all. That might be a possible tornado that's north of Lafayette. Basically north of Lafayette. So yet again, Lafayette, take cover. Just take cover if you're in Lafayette. If you're in Battleground, I'ma say take cover, because that's definite. That might be a definite tornado just to the south and west of Lafayette. That thing is strong. That thing is strong. Yeah, that might be an area. National Weather Service Indianapolis might have to issue a new tornado warning for this storm north of Lafayette. All right. Ooh. West Indiana, west of Indianapolis is now under a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45, 8 o'clock. Oh, this is an 8 o'clock storm. Yep.
National Weather Service in Indianapolis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Carroll County,
Yep. Western Indianapolis, take cover.
Clinton County, western
It's basically for Indianapolis West.
Montgomery County, central Putnam County until 8 p.m.
This
Eastern
is
Daylight Time.
8 o'clock. You can hear the weather radio.
Eastern Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Crawfordsville to near Brazil, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include North Salem, Pittsboro, Carpentersville, Liston, Hewlin, Fillmore, Darlington, Latiga, Bainbridge, Roachdale, Colfax, Amo, Advance, Thorntown, Coatesville, Crawfordsville, Groveland, Danville, Lebanon, and Jamestown. This includes the following highways: Interstate 65 between mile markers 138 and 162.
So basically just Indianapolis, or west side of Indianapolis. And here's Storm Tracker. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible. This is for the area towards Waveland. So we have multiple tornadoes, or multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, and we have the severe thunderstorm warnings that affect for Indianapolis. If y'all guys see any pictures, if y'all need me to send any pictures or video, y'all can send it to me. Let me switch over real quick to Twitter. So if y'all have pictures that y'all need to send, just send them over to Tika Von Labor WX, or just send them to me on Twitter if y'all want to, on Instagram also, or on Facebook, which is just Stormtrack 6 right in there. So let's switch back over to the radar, which is back to a home view. Let me see, Lafayette, I'm gonna still say, just stay in your shelters for a hot minute. Wait till that storm passes, and then you're good. I'm gonna really say, I think there might be more back building. Let me switch the entire screen. Might be more back building towards Effingham and Louisville, Illinois. Might be more back building towards that area, but really it's just this area near Lafayette that's rotating back to the storm. Let me switch over to where you guys can see the storm tracker. There we go. It's basically just this area. Green is towards the radar, red is away. Basically it's over. Let me switch the entire screen. Basically really heading into parts of, and there's a TVA starting to show up, and that might be rotating. I'm not surprised we get a new tornado warning issued in a minute. Let me see. This is another severe thunderstorm warning outside of our coverage area, but if this thing continues off to the north and east, it's moving more northeast. So if this thing continues, Indianapolis and mainly Bloomington is gonna be the first area. Bloomington, Bloomfield, Owensburg, Crane. It's gonna be another possible area that is severe thunderstorm warned. Excuse me. But that is most definite. That might be an area right in there. Possible. Let me see. And yeah, Net Enrod is showing that. So we might have a. Ooh, that might be. That might be debris? Is it? It's lining up, so I think we might have a tornado on the ground near Lafayette. Let me see if I can get a camera real quick going in Lafayette. Let me see if I can get an IN dot camera. I-60 dot. I need an I-65 camera. Let me see if I can get that going real quick. Let me see if I can get that camera. IN dot cameras. See, so let me see if I can get one in Lafayette. This is northeast of Lafayette, getting the video. It is just coming down in sheets in Lafayette. This is what the I-65 camera. This is right northeast. This is basically in this area, which is definitely getting hit by rain. It's definitely getting hit by rain. I want to head south, towards Indianapolis real quick. I want to look west of Indianapolis. Or actually, no. I want to head to this camera. This is State Road 59, US 40. So this is, I think, towards this area. It's near Banbridge. And we're about to get a probably new tornado warning for this possible area. Let me back out. Switch back. Let me switch storm motion for marker. Yeah, that might be another area south of Putnamsville. So we're about to get a new tornado warning issued in the next few minutes. This is the camera. This camera is located north of Hoosierville, which is basically east of Sealyville. So this is east of the Sealyville area, which Sealyville was just in the tornado warning. It's in there, that area. Terre Haute's getting hit by rain, possible wind gust, but this storm is heading right into the metro area. Switch back over to the IN dot cameras. Let's head to the southwestern camera. Look at that. That is up here, up in the northeast corner. That is where the storms are. Storms are about to start moving in to Indianapolis. Let's look at I want to see if we can get a downtown camera. This is Clare Street, and this is looking off to the north. So basically off, literally north towards, I think, this is just looking north, so really it's just showing that area. Let me see if I can get a camera west. This is southwest, so looking basically, let me switch. Basically looking at the showers and thunderstorms here. Let me see if I can just get a camera. Let me see if I can get a Plainfield. Let me see. Danville. That camera's down. Try to get some cameras located near the severe thunderstorm warning and near Indianapolis. This is Jones Road. This is Dan Jones Road on US 36. I need a camera looking westbound. That is looking west. So it's literally looking into that. Areas that I think gonna get hit. Pittsburgh, Lebanon, downtown Indianapolis, Speedway, Darlington's getting hit now. That might be an area of rotation near Darlington and Ladoga. This storm is literally just producing rotations at a quick pace. Look at this, and possibly this. We have like 5 different areas of rotation because of the line. I think this has solidified. This is just solidified into a line. Let me back out. Very much back out. This was all just, but the Terre Haute storm was definitely just a line. This was just a supercell, a thunderstorm by itself. But looking at this thing has congealed. The southern storm, the basically it is congealed into a line of thunderstorms. So back to that storm, Greencastle, you're getting hit with hail. There's about an inch and a half to about an inch in Greencastle, heading into Fillmore. Eventually, next big city, Danville, and then moving into the metro area, Indianapolis. So it's basically this, if you're up or down this line, if you're basically in this, I'm going to put a box up in here. If you're in this area, that is a very basic box. Let me put a box real quick of areas that are going to get hit. This is this is the areas that I think are going to get hit. If you're in this box, if you're basically in this box, you're going to get hit by the line. Like, basically, Danville, Lebanon, Thorntown, Frankfort, Tipton, Noblesville, Indianapolis, and Greenwood. You're in that. They have Montgomery and Putnam County still under that considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Back to the storms. Let's head back to it. It's going on 7 o'clock real quick. Let me switch. 7:30 right now. In the east, really. It's just multiple severe thunderstorms that are just popping up and then just potentially producing rotations and possible tornadoes. We don't have any tornado warnings, but I think we're going to get like a couple more. I'm going to say at least 2 more. We're going to get at least 2 or 3 more tornado warnings. Switch over. They have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, they have issued a new one for Carroll County. So Delphi is now under a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15. All right. I might hop off here. Let me just do like one quick rundown on the storm tracker. Let's head back onto the storm tracker, back out real quick. Let's just give an overview real quick because it's about to go on 7:30. We don't have any tornado warnings yet. We don't have any more tornado warnings. Let's do a quick rundown. And then if we get a tornado warning, I'll update y'all on probably chat on Facebook, not Facebook Live, but Facebook. Let's start north. Let's head north towards the severe thunderstorm warning. This is northeast of Lafayette, moving into Colburn. This is, and we have a possible area of rotation moving into the west side of Delphi. So, Delphi, I would say, just take cover. We have another, and a TVS, a tornado vortex signature, starting to show just to the south of Colburn, that area. If you're in Flora or Camden, I would say get ready to take cover. Let's head south towards New Ross and Thorntown. We have, this is a kink, this is a line right in there where you see that area. That is a line, a hook potentially. Rotation is going to be just to the north and east of Darlington. So Thorntown, Colfax, if you're on I-65 from Lafayette to Lebanon, just get off in the nearest restaurant. We're heading back up to this because this thing is starting to get a little bit more concerning. It's definitely rotating. But if we get that thing is, wow. That hook looks impressive on radar right here just to the east of south of Colburn. I'm gonna say Delphi, just shelter if you're in Delphi. If you're in parts of what is this, if you're in Delphi, just shelter, just get ready to shelter because this thing is going to produce a tornado at any minute. Back to what I was saying in parts of Montgomery County. That is a line moving in toward Thorntown. Get off in the nearest restaurant or gas station. We have multiple kinks in this area. This is a kink, that is a possible kink, and this is a kink. This is all moving off to the north and east. So North Salem, Jamestown, New Ross, Advance. Who else? Lebanon, New Ross. Just get ready because this line is going to move through. This is outside of our coverage area, but if this thing continues, parts of Monroe and parts of Greene County is gonna be in there. So basically, we're just gonna. So heads up, it's gonna be in about 30 minutes. Owensboro, Colleen, Harrodsburg, Smithville, and Bloomington. This line, I'm definitely gonna say we're gonna have hail in this and damaging winds up to 50 to about 60 miles an hour, moving in to the west side of Hendricks County and into parts of Marion County. If we get a tornado warning, let y'all know. But for right now, let me get another update on this, because this thing might be, it's still rotating. But we're gonna get off real quick. We're gonna get off, and I got a good bet. We're definitely gonna get a tornado warning. So again, before I even hop off, Delphi, just shelter for a few minutes. Shelter for about 30 minutes. South of Delphi, just shelter. Flora, what is that? Flora, just shelter. Flora, Camden, Rockfield, and Barrow, just shelter. If within the next 30 minutes, then I will give you guys the all clear. All right. That will be all. But thanks. I will see y'all guys